the next episode of our Rooftop talk, again from the MetrixLab headquarters in Rotterdam. The weather didn't actually change quite a lot compared to last time. Later might check it, but what does change is that I have a new guest speaker with me today. Jolique Weelink is our global head of tech, innovation and consultancy at MetrixLab, and I think she's the best person to interview for a question which I came across quite often in the last couple of months. So when I talk to clients, I heard quite often in-housing, I heard do-it-yourself solutions. So I am wondering, how does the future of market research look like from your perspective?
Yeah, if I would only know, I would tell you, but we see some trends in there. So the in-housing, I recognize clients have a lot of data themselves, and they blend it together to result into more predictive modeling, which is challenging because of the huge amount of data sources. It very often becomes a very complex IT project for them, so it takes a while, but we see that trend as well.
And what role do artificial intelligence and technology play in that?
Well, tech, of course, is in every step of data. So we use a lot of platforms, and you see that in the full category. In platforms, in automation, that is all to speed up the process and to get high quality data and insights faster. For AI, it's a bit different. It's used throughout the full process, but we see a lot of solutions purely based on AI as well, without any survey. And that gives another challenge because everyone is triggered by it. It's the buzzword in the boardroom. But if it comes down to results, everyone wants to compare it to survey results and if it's validated. So there still is a bit of a reluctance to adopt it.
You also mentioned different data sources and to understanding more what happens in the future instead of looking backward.
Yeah, and of course that's very important to look at behavior and data to predict the future. But in many cases, marketers want to change something. They want to grow their brand, they want to launch a new product. That is a change of behavior. And for that, you cannot rely on data only, but you really need to understand why people are doing things or not. And that relevancy, the emotions coming with it, the intuitive patterns, they, at least for now, do not come from tech and from data only yet.
So there is the future for market research as you envision it?
Absolutely.
What advice would you give to marketeers to use that wisely?
Marketers should onboard on that journey and play an important role to get there, because that would mean that they need to change, connect the dots, and that they should rely on short questionnaires, on intuitive questionnaires, new techniques to perfectly blend into tech and data for the future.
Which also means to have a clear understanding of what is the question we really want to answer.
What do you need to know?
Perfect. I think that was a really nice close-up. Thank you very much for your time and for having me here.
Thank you for being here.